quick?
My day was fantastic. It was fantastic. I got my kids to school. I was working. I got a lot done today. Was very productive.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me get ready here.
Okay.
Here we go. All right,
All
record as
right.
well. How do you pronounce your name again?
Jenna Lee.
Jenna Lee. Okay.
Jenna Lee, but my stage name is Jen Leberty. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just Jen Leberty.
Jen,
Jen Leberty, the Billboard Queen.
the Billboard Queens. All right, here we
Yep.
go. Well, thank you for coming on the red carpet round table.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing amazing.
Well, I'm glad. Can you tell a little bit about yourself to the audience?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me.
You're
Truly,
very
I love your
welcome.
passion. I love seeing what you're doing and all these amazing people that you're interviewing. I'm Jenna Lee, Jen Leberty. Most people know me. I am not a celebrity. I am just Jen Leberty. I'm the CEO of Billboards Inc., the Billboard Queen.
And I gotta ask, what made you decide to start the Billboard link?
What made me decide? I don't know if I decided. I definitely feel as though I'm the chosen one or a chosen one. I feel like it chose me in the midst of just growing and being an entrepreneur. I've created a lot of different things in the last decade, and I just feel like this is one of the things that really chose me. I didn't know that I necessarily wanted to do billboards, but I started doing them, and then from there things just started, doors started opening and unraveling, and here I am with you.
Well, amazing. And everybody talks about the billboards and all the big billboard signs in every city. And I know you talked briefly about you getting into it, but I want to go into flashback and I'm kind of stepping foot in your shoes. Is it like when you're driving down the road, you felt like, you know what? I see a billboard, there's nothing there. I want to buy it and do it. Is that what happened? Can you go briefly a little bit about that?
So it didn't really happen like that. I actually didn't even notice billboards before. But I was talking with one of my teammates, and I we kind of started throwing the idea of helping brands and expanding them and helping to bring them into the light. And we were saying, hey, billboards would be a really cool idea to do that. And once we started talking about it, then I kind of started noticing billboards. But initially, I don't think I even noticed them as much as I do now. Now I really, really notice boards, and I have a whole deep dive in everything that we're doing. So it was kind of just like one of those conversations where you didn't think that you could do it, but you realized you could type of thing.
And I love billboards. Me personally, and
You need
it's
one.
I do. Thank you. I really do.
Your
Not here, but
podcast.
in California. But I love billboards because it's the way to help communities. You notice a lot of local business, a lot of, movie premieres or etc. In you know, doctors and all that are promoting their business on billboards. And I personally believe that if there is no billboards, then a lot of businesses, bluntly, I'm going to say this, may not be around because of billboards. And I just wish people would go into background a long time ago and do a little history, how billboards were started. Because, back in the days, like you said, I was like you too. When you're driving down the road, I don't pay attention to billboards until until somebody, if you're in the car with the person, they'll be like, "Hey, look at that." And I'm like, "Look at what?" They're like, "Up there." And I was like, "Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't know there's a billboard." I'm like, "Oh, okay, there's a movie." we should go see it. I was like, what? Is it still in the theater? And they're like, yeah, let me look it at my phone. They're like, oh yeah, it's still is. It's a big movie. Remember, it's on TV and it's a big deal. For example, like Tom Cruise Top Gun. And you're like, yes, okay, let's go see it. So it's kind of it's kind of like getting people's attention. And I just hope with the further the technology that goes with our cell phones and everything, I just hope the billboards don't go away. So my question for you is, do you feel like billboards will go away? And if so, what will be the cause of it going away?
No, billboards are not going away, Ryoichi. They're not going away. Billboards are actually getting better. They're getting more established. There's AI coming in. There's 3D coming in. There is so many amazing things coming in with billboards. I can't give you guys all the scoop, but billboards are getting better. Not only that, the way we actually here at Billboards Inc. do billboards, we don't just put up the billboard. A lot of people think that like, oh, they just do billboards and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, anybody can put up a billboard. But the way that we get behind our billboards is we have drone experiences, we have social media pushes. We really get behind our campaigns and help our clients have their campaign seen. So when that campaign goes up and that billboard goes up, we actually help in a real way where, the social media push alone really gets people to see the boards. So no, I absolutely 1000% do not think billboards are going anywhere. So you guys need to just strap your boots on and get ready to watch it continue to evolve and hold on tight because there's a lot of amazing things that are coming into play with billboards.
I just had to ask that question
Yeah,
because
so get ready.
no, I just had to ask that question to ask your view as well, and I totally agree with you. Billboards are not going to go away.
No,
No, 100%. And
no way, Jose.
right, no way, Jose. And I gotta ask, what is the excitement about doing billboards for you personally?
The excitement for me, I'm gonna probably get super emo and corny, but I'm gonna say it. I actually feel as though the whole purpose of the billboards when this company was created, it was really built on a foundation of helping community. It was about bringing people together. It was about elevating these brands and helping them and getting behind them. Because I remember the first billboard I did, I didn't even think it was possible, and really trying to create an experience for these brands and these people. And we used to do things where it was individuals that were inside of the billboard, but we stopped doing that because now we have brands that we're working with, and we have people that have, their call to actions like ticket sales or, just really getting behind the campaign itself and just seeing these brands and these artists and these movie premieres and really helping them hit whatever their call to action is. For me, I'm like, yes, we did it, and it's just a really fun, exciting experience. It has nothing to do with me, and it has everything to do with them being able to
Mhm.
hit what their ultimate goal is. So I think it really is just community. I love helping other people succeed and hit their goals.
That's is so inspiring. It really absolutely is. Community, helping each other. Again, helping each other. That's the key. We got to help each other in the community, especially in the entertainment industry, because it's tough. You have all this, it's not competition, but it's all this, what am I gonna do? How I'm gonna get this out there, how I'm gonna get my movie premiered or business out there. And that's 100% what you said is absolutely amazing about about your business.
Yeah, another thing is too, it really does take a team of people in order to launch your campaigns. Like it's so hard to do things by yourself. And I think a lot of times people think like, oh, I can do this by myself, or oh, I'm going to get the same results. And you really can't. And I feel like in the last decade of being in business, I've really come to a space in in business, realizing that it does take collaborations, it does take a community, it does take, working together. And as Mama D always says, it's complementing each other. It's not competing with each other. We're complementing you to help you and help each other elevate and to bring ourselves into those spaces that we're trying to get into.
Absolutely. 100%. I'm going to ask you, what's your dream goal? Is your dream goal to have billboards go all across all 50 states of the United States, or do you see yourself just doing it in LA? I have to ask because people may be wondering.
Yeah, well, you want my honest opinion or do you want my fake opinion?
Well, you gotta put your honest opinion because you never know. Somebody in New York will be like, let me contact her and be like, I
Yeah.
got, you know.
Yeah. No, my honest opinion, my dream is to not work ever and not do anything and lay on the beach. But obviously that's not realistic. So my realistic business dream is I mean, we've already went nationwide, so our company has already launched billboards in Times Square on multiple occasions. We've went to Miami, we've been to Lollapalooza in Chicago, we've been to the Super Bowl. Right now, we're currently with our LED billboard trucks. We're on tour and we're trying to hit all 50 states. So, if you're somebody that wants to elevate your brand, contact us and we can get your brand on our tour, depending on how many stops you want. But we really want to hit all 50 states with our company. And then also I want to go global. I want to get out of the United States. I'm kind of done with it here. So that's my goal. Everyone says I'm crazy, but I think it's going to happen. And I believe that it's going to. It's just about timing, the divine appointment,
Right,
you know?
amazing. I'm from Japan, so
Oh, perfect. So we need to talk. We need to talk about Japan over there.
I could absolutely, give you advice about Japanese culture and the
We
film
need the
industry.
billboards over there. You need to help out. We're gonna put you to work.
They do have billboards in Japan, but it's not like the United States. They have it like on a TV screen or, you
Like
know,
digital boards?
what was that?
Digital boards?
Yes, ma'am. The
Oh,
digital
okay.
boards and it's like they also have those moving trucks as well that you can have the billboards on the truck as well and you're absolutely right. The billboards are going crazy.
Yeah. It's, I mean, they're not going anywhere. I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. They're just gonna keep getting more, they're gonna keep evolving and just being more amazing, you know?
100%. It is. And for you, you have, of course, she's on my show, Deanna, and she's your partner. Is that correct?
Mama D, she is the producer of our show. Deanna Land Productions is the producer of our show, Billboards Inc. And that's a whole nother story. So we call her Mama D because she always is like, da, 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 da. She yells at us all the time. And she keeps us in check.
And so I'm guessing you are bluntly probably not the person that's not in check because she said she keeps you in check.
Did she say she keeps me in check?
No,
Is that
that's
what
what you
she
said.
said?
No,
Oh,
that's what
no.
you said
Yeah, no,
because
she tries to keep us in check. Honestly, I could deep dive in the whole show and I think everybody needs to do more and I'm here to actually call everybody out that's part of the Billboards Inc. team because everybody's slacking and they're sleeping on themselves. And what they need to do is they need to step up their game because this is a team effort. And I'm actually keeping a pie graph to see who sells the most billboards this month. So they better step it up. Get
really,
celebrities after them.
really, I didn't know you do
Yeah,
that.
that's right. And I'm keeping track. And then this is the first podcast that's going to know what's going on. So you get to spill the beans and let the people know.
They they might be afraid to um find out.
Yeah, let them know. That's okay. I told them I was getting on here and I was gonna let everybody know what's really going on internally.
Well, you just spilled the
I
beans.
spilled the beans, the Jen Liberty beans.
Jen Leverty. Um, Miss Jen, it's you've been a journey doing the billboards. And I gotta ask, did you ever thought as being a little child up till now, and you're a mother, and did you ever thought you saw yourself doing this when you got older?
Oh no. No. No way, Jose. I are Ryoichi. No, I didn't. I never in a million years. I mean, I wouldn't even say 5 years ago, I thought this is what I would be doing. That's why, again, when you asked me in the beginning, I feel like I was chosen for what it is that I'm doing. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
with this company, I am able to serve and I am able to help people. And that is what my ultimate goal is in this life is to create, to serve, and to help others. And if you can create a business through that, you could do amazing things. You're not working, you're serving. And when people get it out of their head, like I told you too, like, yeah, you want these certain people on your show, but when you realize that your podcast is actually to help you and you to grow internally and to help with mental health issues or whatever it is, right? Break cycles or, um, that is the winning part. And then those other things are going to follow. And it's the same with Billboards Inc. We take pride in like serving and helping. And once we got that part, it's like all the rest starts happening. The bigger clients, the bigger opportunities, going global or going nationwide. It's just it all follows because you're actually in the right space doing the correct thing, and it is to serve and to create. And it's a different ball game when you figure that part out.
100%. For me personally, is the help community, and for
Hmm.
me, it's more about you this podcast, but it's about for me, it's getting people to know everybody, every actor, anybody like for yourself, billboards, or any producer or director who comes on my show to talk about their story and talk about their journey. And, everybody is, here's my story about mental health and how we should talk about mental health and how we should help the community and the passion and the courage. And, I always talk about if this is what you love doing, go for it. You don't want to wait 5 or 6 years down the road, and realize what am I doing? And you don't want to go backwards when it's already, forward. And I always tell people, especially teenagers and young kids who are getting into the entertainment industry, if this is your dream, go for it, and you always can get a group of friends. There's iPhones, Androids. Make a video of you guys acting in the kitchen, or yeah, have your parents hold the camera and record. Memorize the lines. It's the first video is not gonna be the first movie or TV show you make is not gonna be perfect, but at least it's a practice, and
Right.
that's one thing I tell people. It's like don't be ashamed of what you're doing. Don't be ashamed. Just go for it. Get in and you're gonna get those negative comments. Everybody in the entertainment industry does, and you're gonna
Yeah.
get you're gonna get
Believe me, I know.
you're gonna get those negative comments. But I always tell people, you, I read them. Sometimes you should, because sometimes it may help and you click and you're like, oh, okay, I see what this person may be saying a little bit, and then you can change it, and but I always tell people ignore it and go for your passion, and if this is what you love doing, don't stop, and yeah,
And
that's
do
what
what
I'm
feels
doing.
good. I tell people that all the time. I'm just like, if it feels good and it's good energy and it's positive, then that is what you're supposed to be doing. If you
Hmm.
feel confusion and you feel like it's frustrating, or then don't go that way. I mean, you have two directions you can go and lean into the things that feel good and right, and that is where you're supposed to be. It's very simple. It's not like it's not rocket science. There's
No.
chaos and confusion. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't do it. Run. Run. You know?
100%. Run, 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 but
It's,
go for it.
yeah,
Don't,
run
don't.
this way. Don't go that way. Go that way. Turn.
I know I you said 5 years ago, but I'm curious, what is your 5 year goal now?
My 5-year goal is, I mean, my 6 months to a year goal is to go global. So that would be really huge for the company. Um, I really just want to start working with like higher end clients, bigger opportunities. Right now, we're still scaling. And what I want to do is I want to work less and have more time because, again, I'm a mom, a single mom. I have two boys, a 10 and a 5 or 6, sorry. My arrow and my thriver, my reason to keep going and my direction. And literally, without them, I wouldn't get up in the morning. But I want to be able to have more time with them. And right now, I feel like in the beginning stages of building a business, a lot of people don't realize the sacrifice that it actually entails. And uh, yeah, I just want to work less and then have more time, but have bigger opportunities where I can support, bigger opportunities and yeah, just be more present for them because I feel like they're the ones that are kind of sacrificing the time that I have. But again, it's part of life. A lot of moms wouldn't be able to be home with their kids in Orange County, California, and be able to survive. Most moms are at work all day, and like I get that gift to be able to do that. So again, I can't complain, but I would like to have the flexibility of that. That would be really cool. And to formulate an entire team and be able to help more people, give them jobs so that they can generate an income through what it is that we've created and just help people, like even if it's a team within internally with Billboards Inc. to do that. And I actually see that way before 5 years. I see that in the next year, 6 months to a year, but that is the big picture.
That's exciting. I'm
It's
so
exciting.
proud of you. It is. I really am proud of you and being in the, you know, being a single mom and, with two kids and doing what you love doing is a sacrifice. It's tough and you always could tell, you always was the spirit or my mind went blank, sorry. But telling yourself to quit and you're like I want to give up, but you keep the courage and you keep going and keep going and keep going, and that is a true testament of empowerment, showing what you love doing. So
And just,
I
yeah, no, you're right. Just showing up. I tell people all the time, I'm like, no one's coming to save you. They're not going to come knock on your door and be like, hey, Ryoichi, wake up. Like, you have to wake up. You have to make sure your mind is right. You have to realize what your goals are for the day. And
mm-hmm.
yeah, you might have a workout friend that goes and works out with you, but when that person doesn't go and do it with you, what are you going to not do it? No,
Right.
you have to be good in what your journey is in this life. And just show up. It's hard, but it's not impossible because I mean, I'm living proof of it. I had to rebuild my whole entire life and uh it wasn't easy, but I every day I show up and I challenge myself. I show up, I show up, I show up and that's really what it is about. I have my own mental health issues too, so don't even get me started on that. Like literally, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's real. It's a real thing.
It is. It is 100%. And I just want to say this real quick. I wish a lot of people would talk more about it. Don't be ashamed. No one should be ashamed to talk about their mental health. So I just wanted to say that out there real quick. But you're right. We got to motivate ourselves. Keep fighting. You're the one. Like for example, myself, and you as yourself, are the only one can motivate each other and ourselves to keep going.
And it's
So.
so important too, is just really surrounding yourself with people that light a fire within you and they see what you're doing and they get passionate about it too, because then it keeps you going as well. So it's like your company is very important and the people you surround yourself with is very important. My dad used to tell me, you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. And literally, like, it just really makes a difference when you have inspiring people that want you to do well and it just keeps you going. I mean, they're not gonna save save you, but it does light that fire in you to keep you going and putting up more billboards and creating a whole marketing. I mean, we started off with billboards and now we have a whole entire company with services that we offer, and we are so much more than just a billboard. We started with boards, and just it's crazy like how much just in the last 2 years that we've grown. I mean, we have paid ads, AI chatbots, we have social media management, video analytic optimization. We have um just there's so much that we do now. We could wrap cars for NASCAR for our clients, and these all were because we just kept showing up and we kept pushing and doing, and I'm mind blown. I'm literally mind blown, but I'm not because I kept showing up, you know?
I totally agree with you with everything that's going around us, and we try with our busy life, we try to with our busy life, we get so busy. It's like we need to remember to focus on ourselves as well, but also keep motivating ourselves to keep going and don't let anybody tell us otherwise. Surround your people that support you.
Yep, it's very true.
100%. I gotta ask, have you always lived in California?
Yes, I have. But I'm not from Southern California. I'm from NorCal. So the Bay Area is where I was born. My family lives up there, and the NorCal versus SoCal is very different. So I always tell people like I am not from here. People in Southern California have a different vibe. It's a lot more like high end and bougie and fancy, and I'm from the ghetto. So I had to rebuild my life. I had to come over here and be a certain way and just fit in and jump on board. But yeah, no,
Really?
I didn't have a family pay for what I do. I don't have a family that,
Right. And so if
I'm
you
not a trust fund baby. I've had to create and I've had to build from ground up everything that I've created. And it takes, again, a team of people. And I'm so grateful to have the team that I do have to be
hmm
able to do these things.
And so I didn't know there's a different culture from North and South California.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit I don't know what to call it, but it's a little more rough around the edges up north, but it's I love it. I love a little ghetto. I love a little rough
So
around the edges.
if you mind me asking, is San Francisco the same as LA?
No, no, no. I mean, it's kind of similar in a way where it's like the big city, the buildings. Um, San Francisco's on the water, so it's cold. It's just a different vibe. The people are different. It's similar. I'll say similar. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
similar. You need
I
to
was just
come. What are you doing? You need to get out, man. You need to come over here to Cali and get a bill. We need to get a billboard of you up over here. Yeah.
Yes, but it's expensive.
I know, but that's okay. You're gonna interview so many people that you're gonna make all this money and you're gonna be like
Well,
flying back
I
and
mean,
forth.
with your help too. I mean, hopefully
Yes.
before I go out there, I need to do it now so I can start building,
Do your podcast on the road.
I need to. I know,
That would
I
be
know.
crazy. And then you're gonna start getting sponsors and stuff to just pay for it, and you're gonna be out. You're gonna be gone. You're gonna be like, bye, Oklahoma.
That's my hope, right? To get out.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I love what I'm doing, when it's your testimony is amazing. Like my testimony is like we love what we're doing. It's our
Mhm.
passion, it's our goal, and to motivate people and the courage. And I think that both of our testimonies about the same. It's like don't give up, and it's the hard work and surround people that support you. You absolutely said it. If someone doesn't go work out with you, for example, are you not going to go work out? You got to push yourself. You got to do it. It's the same thing when I'm doing the same thing what you're doing. Just go and get the business going, get your name out there,
Go.
and that is the key of the entertainment industry.
Yep. It is. You just have to show up. That's what Mama D says. You got to show up. You got to show up. You got to show up. That's it. That's what it is.
100%. So I know I asked you if you saw yourself doing this when you were little, but what was your dream when you were a little child? What did you see yourself doing other than this?
I actually never thought that I would be an entrepreneur. I think that when I was a child or when I was younger, all I wanted to do was be married and have kids. So I was like a bing bong. And I wanted to have a bunch of kids. I always wanted to be married and be a mom. And I mean, I have those things, but uh yeah, I didn't see an entrepreneur. I actually became an entrepreneur when my first son was born. And from there, I was like, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to go sit in an office from 9 to 5. And my arrow got sick one day, and I walked out of the office because they told me I had to stay. And I never looked back. And from there, I just always started creating. And I figured out I can be a mom and I can be an entrepreneur. And I don't need to go work for anybody. I can work for myself and I can make money and I can be with my kids. And the day that I figured that part out, I felt like I was like set free from
Hmm.
and if I can inspire any other moms or not even moms, just women in general, or even men, honestly, anybody to be an entrepreneur and realize that you are a creator and God made you a certain way in life to create, and whatever that is and whatever your passion is, you should do that. And there are ways to generate an income in order to do that. And you don't have to go work for somebody else. It's all in your head again. It's like, how are you going to show up today? And if you think that you have to go for work for somebody, you're confused. You're just getting trapped into the system of life, and you don't have to do that.
100%. I agree. Just
Hmm.
do your dream, follow your dream, and go for it. And I hear you. You know, if you don't want to be stuck into that environment, the 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 or 8 to 6 or
It's a trap. It's really a trap, but a lot of people don't have the confidence in order to do it, or it is hard. It really is hard. And to be that like 1% or that 5% that don't do it, it's hard. And you really have to have like the mental capacity to do it. And a lot of people just they don't want to because it's overwhelming. And believe me, I've wanted to give up a lot of times and go work at 7-Eleven down the street and stop doing billboards, but I keep pushing through and I keep showing up. And in the end of the day, the results are amazing and they keep getting
yes.
better and they keep getting better. And then I meet people like you who are inspiring too. And it's a game changer.
Well,
You can't even resist.
I appreciate you saying I'm inspiring. I do my best. Um, and it's been a journey from my story. Doing this by myself. Did have a co-host, and now I'm back to doing myself. And I've been doing everything my podcast, from the beginning. And I've always said, I'm not gonna quit, I'm not gonna give up. But I always had the experience where you said, it's like, excuse me, I'm gonna give up. I'm done. And every time I'm thinking, okay, I'm done, no more. And then we just watch movies, and somehow I always come back. I get glued. Bam, 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 bam. And it's like, okay, God, this is what you want me to do. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ and God, and
And
and I feel like, okay, I'm done. I'm done, right? And somehow, I get on Instagram, like, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then somehow I'm like, oh, let me send a message to this actor. And I'm like, what did I just do? I don't remember when I sent the message, and get a response. Like, yeah, I would love to be on your show. And I'm like, huh? What did I just do again? What? I said, I'm done. So it's like, okay, just this one time. This one time, get the actor on. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done, done. And somehow I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here again. Okay, let's do this. And I'm like, okay, God, what is it you want me to do? What am I doing? What is it? And it always comes back to the support. It really does, and it's the support from fellow actors and people. through Instagram and through the entertainment industry. It's really more Instagram. Is I say this like many, 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 many times. It's not because of me. It's about you and all the guests who comes on. Because that's how the word of mouth gets out about me and about my podcast and getting more new followers, getting more new guests on. That it's emotional, but also inspiring. And it's really more emotional for me because it's the journey about giving up and telling myself, why am I doing this? Why should I keep going? And here I am, still going. And so your testimony is the same too. It's like, I'm gonna give up. Let me go work at 7-Eleven, and here you are. And I love hearing other people's journeys like that because it lets me know I'm not the only one. Because first I thought I was the only one, right? Then I found out there's more people, and it's really, to me, it's inspiring to hear people other stories similar, and what I mean similar, kind of the same about giving up, but different stories about it, and it's really inspiring. For me, it's more inspiring because as a single mother for yourself, and you could always say I'm done, but you're still going, and it it's truly, truly inspiring in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to surround yourself with the right people, like other people that are pushing through too, because you do want to give up, but if you don't, then you get to see the floodgates open and you get to receive at the end. And I just think that again, you're helping and you're serving community, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful and it's awesome, and you'll just keep growing because of that.
No, I appreciate it. You're doing great as well.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I feel like, again, like I said, I feel like chosen. I feel like I'm chosen to do this. I didn't know I was going to do it, but I do feel like I didn't know. And here I am. And I do billboards. And now we have a show out on Tubi and Reality Network and Radiate TV. Shout out to all those people and just our
And that's what I was
entire
going to talk
team.
to you about. What can you tell
Yeah.
everybody? That's what I was about to ask. So
Oh,
sorry. No, we were talking about the bubble.
I
What
read
can
your
you?
mind.
No, you're okay. What can you tell everybody about the show? Because I see your show and I saw it before I saw you on Instagram. And I was like, let me watch this show. And okay, I'm watching it. And I saw your face. And I was like, okay. And then to be honest, I was like, wait a minute, this face looks familiar. And then, so when we were following each other on Instagram, I had to like, wait a minute, this face. Hold on, where did I see this face?
Jen Leverty.
Yes. So I went to go look, and I was like, wait, this is her? No way. So I had to play it again. I'm like, okay, I'm not going crazy. So, can you let everybody know about the show?
Yeah, so I'm just Jen Leberty, not a celebrity, just Jen Leberty, the CEO of Billboard Inc. Just I'm the Billboard Queen. So we're here. We have our show out. It's on Tubi, Radiate TV, and Reality Network. So that's really, really exciting. And it's just a spiritual journey about our billboards and the different highs and lows of the actual business. It's a business-based reality show. So I always let people know we really do billboards. We really are a company growing. We really have been blessed to platform our business onto these platforms. And it really is a blessing because it has helped so much. Uh, and I don't think a lot of people actually know that. They always ask like, "Oh, is it real? Is the show real? Is that really happening?" And it yes, 90% of it is real. These are real things that have happened to us. Some of the people within the show um, are people that were just playing parts of other people, but yes, this is reality, and these are the things that we have went through in the last couple years.
That's amazing. And I'm so proud of you and everybody who's part of your company. It's a testimony and inspiring for other ladies and other moms out there. And it doesn't matter what state they're living in. to pursue their dream and their goal to do their own business and help succeed. That to me is inspiring, and you're helping a lot of moms out there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I never in a million years. I mean, it's same with the billboards. I had no idea I would ever be in a show. I'll tell you that right now. So the fact that we do have a show, I'm like, it's mind blowing. I mean, I knew it took a lot to get here, and the filming and the creating and the back end with our producers and whatnot and our team. I mean, I knew it was happening, but I now that it's like out and it is streaming, it's kind of it's a surreal thing, but it's really awesome. It's awesome. That's all I can say about it. It's just
Awesome,
like
awesome.
awesome. Ah!
So I know you keep saying Jin celebrity, not the celebrity, but has anybody ever said, "Oh, you're a celebrity, Jin celebrity"? Has anybody ever done that?
I mean, no. No, people don't do that, but I mean, I do live in a really small town, a little town called San Clemente. It's a little beach town. And I mean, I've lived here for, I don't know, like 15 years. So there are a lot of people that do know of me. I don't want to say it's from the show, but just people that know of me and have seen my growth over the years. And they're like, oh my God, like I saw your show. And like people stop me all the time. But there are people that have known me, just have seen the growth of my life in the years to come. But no, nobody's like, oh my God, you're a celebrity. I do that just because I'm like, I'm a regular person. I've been given this gift. And as I continue to grow, maybe one day somebody will say you're a celebrity. I don't know. But no, I'm just a regular person. I'm a mom and I push a business and I want to continue growing.
That's absolutely amazing. I appreciate that, Sharon. I appreciate you sharing your journey and your testimony with me.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. I'm glad you want to sit and listen to me.
No, I do. I love it. I love having people on my podcast. It doesn't matter if they're big followers or not. It's the journey and stories of what got them inspired doing what they love doing.
Hmm.
And that's what I love hearing. And that's 100%. So thank you.
No, thank you. I appreciate you, and you're interviewing everybody, and you're getting the scoop. You're getting all
I
the scoop, the behind the scenes.
I do my best. I do my best. Sometimes it's hard
Yeah,
to get the upcoming movie or the films behind them, but I do my best. So,
yeah.
uh,
It's funny too. Like I'll say out loud, with reality TV, I know a lot of people want to be like, oh, famous and oh, in a reality show. And I'll tell you guys right now, the dating pool in the reality world is not going well. It's hard to keep relationships out here. It's hard to, people are intimidated if you're in a show. People will ghost you, they'll run away because they think you're doing too much. And I know Will of all trades, who's in the show, he has his own dating things that are going on too, that it's not easy. You be careful what you wish for and what you work for because it might destroy your entire life. That's all I'm going to say to people right now. Your whole life may crumble, but your new life is building. So
100%.
the
It's
dating stuff is like out.
yeah, making connections in the entertainment industry. That's so important.
Yes.
That's why I
Don't
love,
date, don't date anyone.
yes. But that's why I love Instagram. Big shout out to Instagram. But, following each other, collaborating with each other, connecting with each other, staying community, helping each other,
Hmm.
that's how you're gonna get the connections and the friends and all that stuff. So that is, I'm a big Instagram person, but
Shout out Instagram.
yes, shout out Instagram. If we didn't have
Yeah.
Instagram, I
Woo!
probably would not have been able to connect with you.
Shout out Instagram and Anna. Shout out Anna because she connected
Yes,
us too.
Anna, thank you. Anna on
Yeah.
Instagram. But that's what I'm saying. I love Instagram because it's the connection, and how we support each other in
Yes,
this tough,
it's true.
thick-skinned entertainment industry. I'm not trying to be
Hmm.
funny, but it's the truth.
Yes. You just have to keep going.
Yes,
And you have to have
100%.
like goggles on, or you have to have like shields, and just don't look at nothing else, just what your purpose and your goal is.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Don't
So
listen.
where can people find you?
So people can find me in the kitchen and making dinner or lunches for my children. Um, you guys can find me on text. Usually don't respond. I think I have 385 unopened text messages. And then you can also find me on Instagram, Jen Leberty, just like celebrity, but Jen Leberty. And also, of course, Billboards Inc. Billboards with an S at the end, Inc. That is the page for our business, the show. And yeah, we would love to help you with your next campaign. We would love to help you build a marketing plan for your company. And let's go. We're ready. We want to help everybody grow. We're here for you.
Amen. Let's help with other people
Yes.
grow. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. You're
You
next.
know,
You're next on the list.
yes, yes.
You're not
First,
going to get away from us that quick.
first you gotta, I mean, no offense, gotta help me get some people on my show, help
That's
me
what we're going
grow.
to do. We're looking for who are we looking for? Dot Marie Jones.
Yes, Dot Maria Jones. If you could help me
Yes.
get her on,
Yep.
amazing.
If anybody knows her, that's who we're looking for right now. We're going to get her on here.
Yes, yes. If you can get her on, it'd be amazing.
We're going to do a billboard for her too.
Really.
Maybe. This is going to be a tag team effort.
Yes, if you can get her on my show, it'd be amazing, amazing, and but it's just I love the journeys and the connections, like I said, and your testimonies are powerful for me and inspiring to not to give up and keep going. That is one thing I learned from you as well from other guests I've had on there, not give up. And that's what I've been hearing a lot of people. And it helps me, helps a lot of guests who are listening, a lot of people who are going into this entertainment industry is not to give up.
Don't give up. Yep. Even just
100%.
even just in business, not even the entertainment industry, but just to create a business and just to show up every day for yourself, whatever that may look like for you on your journey
Hmm.
in life. It's just like don't give up, because you can overcome and you can succeed, and don't let your brain get to you, because I'm the worst with that. Like I let just my head, I overthink things, or oh, this is what's happening and da da da. And it's like just don't let that happen and just stay focused on your true purpose in life.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you again for coming on. And we'll definitely, stay in touch.
Yes, we will.
I would love to have you back on again in your future.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. Let's go. I'll always
Yes,
come back.
yes, we gotta stay connected. I'd love to have you back on. We gotta talk more and, go from there.
Yeah, I'll give you more. I'll drop the beans only on your show, so then more people come watch.
Yes, yes, that means
I'll give you the inside scoop on what all these people are doing. This billboard team. When they're
yes,
acting up, I'm gonna contact you and let you know.
you have to. That
And I'll
means
do it on your show.
that means you have to come on.
Yeah, and I'll tell on everybody live on your show.
You have to come on. Maybe next week, next following week. You gotta come
Yeah,
on.
and talk about what everyone's doing. I'll tell on everybody on your show.
Yes, yes, we definitely need to. I'm being serious. We need
No,
to do
I am
that.
too, because I want to tell on everybody. At least this will be like my counseling session, and then I'll call everyone out.
Yeah,
Ryoichi. Ryoichi knows all the inside.
yes.
Yeah.
And you never know. Maybe by the time I have you back, you may say you got contact of Dot Marie for me.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
But
Yep.
yes, seriously, I
We'll
would
keep
love
it
to.
exclusive.
Yes, I would love to have you back. We'll definitely stay in touch.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No, I
Thanks for your
appreciate
time.
you for following me
Thank
on
you for your
Instagram.
time.
It means a lot. It really, really, really does. And I appreciate your support. It really means a lot. Because we support each other, and that to me is so emotional and happiness, and it means so much.
Okay, we'll keep going. Don't stop, okay? Because I'm
I
coming back.
won't.
I'm coming back for you.
Yes, you're gonna come back. All
Yeah.
right, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.